Can I have my hair, baby, please?
1700 years ago. That's why you were there. What's that? That's the cannons. The bell keeps everything from getting in, including snow. So the elves have to play them from the outside. It looks like a giant snow globe. Yeah. It's a kid. He's pooping through the soup again. She needs some baby daddy. What? Come on, Tart. Look at them over there, tiny little ones. No children. Just consider. I'll be sad to see them.
Well, can't send them home with an empty stomach.
Certainly not. Oh, very unwelcome.
Can't have that.
No, then it's decided. They come to our house when we're together and then they take them back.
Exactly what I was thinking.
And I have to prepare. I have to prepare. Jojo, I mean, corn for poppins, 3 French hens, partridge, bear, and piggy pudding. Wow, this is dinner?
Prepared by the North Pole's executive chef, Mrs. Close.
Well, there's something that ripped up last night. Okay, sit down.
Weird day.
I don't know, Mrs. Cox. My dad's really strict about me eating my protein and vegetables before I have to school. No, as it should be. This isn't dessert. It's not. No, everything on this table is super healthy for you. How is that possible? Well, I've created some new recipes. Recipes that make all the food you eat look and taste like all the food you love. Would you like some bread? This is the most delicious thing I've ever tasted.
Don't miss the lima beans and carrots.
Wow.
So, I've been thinking about coming back. All this business about coming to a normal.
It's true. It was just like on your sled. Only instead of a sled, it was a golf cart. I have a feeling this has something to do with the king. So how? What if it means I'm supposed to go here with you guys in the North Pole?
Excuse me?
Come on, Santa. I already speak Elvish, I've been on the big ride, and I can bring a fresh perspective to the whole operation.
This turned into a job interview.
Please, Santa. Anything would be better than going home with my mom and my boyfriend. Like sitting right here, you know?
I'm this bank. Bring me the rest of my tools. This entire village will be nothing but a distant memory.
Good night, Mrs. Claus. Sweetheart, sleep tight. Good night, Mrs. Claus. The Christmas Chronicles. Jack! I wouldn't touch those if I were you. They're pretty rare.
Yes, they are very rare. One of a kind, actually. Would you like to hear a bedtime story?
Man, that would be awesome. That'd be amazing.
Okay. Well, have a cozy winter's night.
Good night, Santa.
Sweet dreams.
Good night, Santa Claus. Merry Christmas, Santa.
Look closely, children. Very, very close. This is where it all began. Back in 312 AD, Santa was living in Persia. Today, it's called Turkey. Santa was known as Saint Nicholas.
You ready to come back inside?
He was a bishop, discovered
Okay, I'll be right there.
became something of a local hero. His legends spread far and wide, eventually reaching the farthest hills.
You mean there are different kinds of elves?
Oh, shit,
There
spider.
are ancient species of great magic in our wild cultures. For centuries, they were hunted for their magical powers and then they were captured by
I'll be right there, Orly. Hold on. Okay, baby, just a second.
That's awful. It was. But in after all, there was a prophecy about a man who would be king of the elves, who would one day lead them to safety. Their leader, Happy, knew that St. Nicholas was the only one who could channel the star of Bethlehem's power. From that day forward, they no longer counted him as St. Nicholas. They called him Santa Claus, and he led the elves on a mystical journey to an unknown land. Christmas truly endured.
That's here. That's the North Pole.
Yes.
Weird. That one elf looks kind of familiar. Yeah.
The live is on. I know, I heard you, and I'm gonna make a snack as soon as I'm finished with this row. Watch out.
Mom, I'm hungry.
I know, I heard you, and I'm gonna do
I'm
it.
hungry.
Please, I said I heard you. Oops, ow, 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 get out of there, please. Move your head. Okay, please stop, please stop. Please pull my hair. This makes my scalp tender. So please be easy, okay? I got these two more to do, and then I will go. I'll take a break and then make you snacks.
Mom,
Yep.
I'm hungry.
Dude.
I'm hungry.
Okay. Yes.
Like food.
Okay. Yep. Please, baby. I'm gonna pick at you while I do your hair, okay? Let's see how much you like it. I know you know that this is like, you know, a tender work.
I'm starving.
You didn't finish your dinner.
Ow!
You're just gonna keep going around the room and just messing with everybody now, huh? You're gonna be surprised when the cat scratches you. Huh? Leave her alone and she won't scratch you. It's literally that simple.
She fell. Her back legs have been tied up.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, Minnie. You hungry? Come on. Minnie.
Stop trying to make her walk with her back legs tied up. That's evil.
How?
Think about it.
I
You're trying to make her fall.
I'll take it off until she
Probably that's a good idea to take it off and
Come
leave her
on,
alone.
Minnie. You hungry?
Mess with her.
I'm gonna
Gosh,
feed
man,
her
she's
while
literally
I'm
just
at it,
laying
okay?
here minding her own business. Don't make a can of wet food.
Why?
Because she's already had a can of wet food. Stuff's expensive.
Yeah, but her bowl is literally dry as a bone.
Yeah, great, because Orly licked it clean.
Please let me give her one.
You can give her dry food.
Yeah, but her dry food's gonna be boring. She won't come for that. She's gonna come for wet food.
Elliot, please no.
Come on, Minnie. You hungry?
She will go over there for dry food, I bet you.
What?
If you put the dry food in her bowl, she will come over. Ask her if she's hungry.
Are you hungry? Are you hungry,
She
Minnie?
might not trust you right now. Looks pretty frustrated with you.
A mosquito, smash it.
I don't see it.
Right by her ear.
I don't see it. I don't see it at all.
Ow, something just stabbed me on money.
She's probably got a hitchhiker. Put it out the window. Please don't throw it into my clothes.
Come on. Oh, there he is. He's right there, by your leg.
Got him.
Nice.
I need to close that bedroom window. Leave her alone, Elliot. For God's sake. Why you have to mess with her? Doing this on feels Japanese. Okay, just one more minute, y'all. Yes, because he thinks you've given her wet food, and that's precisely why I said not to. Because he can't, I know. He can't have any access to that anymore today. Don't give him any wet cat food or dry food, I mean. Excuse you? What the hell?
I'm just trying to get money.
Put her down!
She's soaking wet.
Probably because you just got her in the damn water bowl.
How? Way up here?
I don't know, Elliot. I wasn't looking directly. All I know is I heard the aftermath and seen you holding the cat and her bagging from your arms, and then the dog jumping trying to get at her. I hear a bowl knocking over.
I'm hungry.
Okay, I'm trying to finish this dread. I said I'm going to finish this row, and then I will go make you a snack. You can go get Cheez-Its or something, dude. Your arms aren't freaking
I
broken.
don't like Cheez-Its.
Well, then you can just be patient then. You're not starving to death. You just got done having dinner. You're not starving.
I said a snack.
I know. You're gonna get a snack.
Like what?
Toast with jelly on it. Homemade jelly.
Can I have dessert?
That's as close to dessert as you're gonna get.
I can't have like, I don't know, graham crackers?
No. You can have graham crackers tomorrow with lunch though.
But that's a dessert item, graham crackers.
Like I said, with lunch.
It's a dessert. Graham crackers are dessert.
Uh-huh.
Why can't I have dessert?
Because I'm gonna make you some toast with this jam on it.
Well, I changed my mind now.
Well,
I want
too
graham
bad.
crackers.
Well, too bad.
Can I have graham crackers?
No, if you're gonna go in the bed,
I was gonna be down here.
you could go at the table.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do.
Okay, go.
Can you pass the tablet?
Sure.
Blip, 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 blip.
Whoa. Why are my tweezers on the bed?
What?
Why are my tweezers on the bed?
I can't hear you.
Yeah, I bet.
Oh, tweezers. I was using them a minute ago.
Thanks for putting them back where they belong.
You're welcome. By the way, I was being sarcastic.
Yeah, that was definitely sarcasm.
I just was saying.
Okay, so got like all this fucking loose hair that I have to dreadlock into the dreadlocks so they look more like that. More tidier. Neater. Somewhat neater. Get all that loose hair out of there. Get all my clips out. And I'll get more air to my scalp. That'll be some noise. Oh, my hair's a mess. Tomorrow I'll maybe tinker with Elliot's hair if he'll let me, but I doubt he will. It hurts. But we'll see. Yeah, so I decided to sit in bed and like I started doing my dreadlocks, my maintenance on my hair, cause like there's too many loose hairs. There's too much loose hair in here, and it's making my dreadlocks blend together and start to like marry each other. So I have to go through and like rip them, separate them, and this one right here with all this mess right here, I was just like, yo, I better just do my maintenance on my hair right now while I'm sitting here. It'll only take me like 30 minutes to do it if I just get on it. So I have to like sew all that loose hair back in so that it's not just this big pile of crap. There's another one over here somewhere. I can't remember where it's at, but there's a huge ball of hair back here somewhere. Lots of hair. Too much. Too much hair. What's the power box at? Go turn the generator off, babes.
What percent you think
It's at 100%. I can hear the generator.
You can tell?
I can hear the generator.
But that's what it's at.
99 or 100.
Mom,
Hmm.
you're 100% right. Hey, guess what? Guess.
You love me. Oh, cool. Farting. Got it. How naive of me to think it was going to be something sweet and nice. Nah. Just shitting yourself. Excuse me, bud.
Clouded by anger and humiliation. Wait, Belsnickel, come back! Belsnickel ran away from the village.
Skank.
Never to return. It was a naughty.
I know, I heard it too. Shh, nothing we can do about it. She lives here.
Okay. It's not enough for tonight. We gotta
Orly! Stop. Roxanne just got home, and all the dogs are going crazy.
Can I
because-
give him this? Can I give him this?
No,
and shut him
no,
up?
no, no.
Give him a piece
No.
of bread.
He'll be fine. Shh. He just has to stop. Just let him bark it out. It's perfectly fine. He thinks their bark has something that matters. Orly, no, stop. That's enough. That's enough. Ooh, I like this butter, dude. This is like, I got this European style unsalted butter, and it's just a different texture even. Oh, I love it. It's like easy to spread. It melts. It's got like a higher fat content maybe, I think. I don't know what it is, but it is great. I can't remember what the whole thing is.
Whoa. Whoa.
Okay, well, get yourself a water bottle.
You take care of the reindeer. I'll get the stuff.
Knocked over his spinach.
What a surprise.
But his spinach, I mean his whole bowl.
Mm-hmm. What a surprise. You are such a little piggy over there burping.
Me?
Listen to you. No, my dog. Okay, bread. Do that thing I like. Hey, baby, will you put the corns in the refrigerator on the left? In the fridge-lefter? Instead of the refrigerator, the fridge-lefter? Can we put those corns in the fridge on the left?
That's the freezer.
It's not a freezer anymore. It's just a refrigerator now.
This one's higher than the right one.
I know. The temperatures are different, but they're still... One is colder than the other, but they're still two refrigerators.
Can you put in? Tell them what it had on it when we grabbed it.
What happened, Britt? Who? What? Who'd she what do?
What's happening? Something around the stables. Let's go.
If there was a real live shutdown notice, it would pop up on my end, not your end. You wouldn't see it.
She snuck.
What?
She snuck out.
Whew.
I know, baby. I know.
Horsey dog. Horsey child.
What?
You can get your own water, honey.
Empty.
You can definitely get your own water.
Empty.
Go and get your own.
It's right here, but it's empty.
Do you know how to freaking operate the water container?
Our water pump is slower at my dad's.
Mm-hmm. It's not automatic either. Dude, this literally is so pretty. The color is so fucking pretty.
From the story. I knew I recognized him. That's the guy who drove the shuttle back in Cancun. Yeah.
Look at this, like, it's literally gold.
That's Mrs. Claus's village to you.
Beautiful.
That's not official. Well, folks, this little family reunion's been sweet, but it's time for me to leave. Not until that star is back on the tree. Agreed, but not this tree. This star's for my tree in the South Pole. Oh, it's gonna be as soon as I am starting a new village.
Dude,
I can see it now. That was Snickers village.
I can't believe I made jam.
You big theorist, Jack.
And it came out perfect.
I don't wanna include my own
Yeah.
really cool stuff that will make everybody forget that the North Pole and Santa Claus even existed. Here we go. Out. Whatever. I am taking the star to the Santa Claus so I can stop aging, buy some time to figure out a way to break this awful curse.
What's so bad about being
It's wild plum.
Human side. Ours. Who?
I just found this, like, wild plums outside of my husband's apartment.
There's only one way to break the curse, and that's for you to come back into the village.
So I picked a bunch of them and turned them into jam.
I know that deep down inside, it's a picture. You watch your mouth, young elf! Thank you.
It's so good. It's really tart because they're like little plums,
But it's no match for real magic.
but it's like the perfect kind of tartness.
It's not a chance. The only thing you ever cared about was the stupid holiday. That stupid holiday makes billions
Your bed.
of people feel love and happiness. None of them ever changed with the You couldn't handle any of the little changes that were going on around here. So you ran away because you're spending the power of every year getting ready for one lousy day. And then
Yum.
brings joy and children all over the world. And that will never change.
back to my hair.
Remember what I made when it snowed? Mom,
Mm-hmm.
what did I make?
Snowman?
No,
What?
snowball.
Mm-hmm.
But remember how it was so big you couldn't even move it back up the hill?
Yep, I do remember that. Baby, go in and grab your, go eat your food.
It's sour.
Yeah, you're supposed to eat a bite with the bread. It's how it blends.
A bite with the bread?
Yeah, like you're supposed to take a big bite of bread with jelly on it.
Yeah, but it's really sour.
It's
even with
called
a small
Tart.
bite.
It's called Tart. It's not sour.
I took a good bite. I took like what I would usually take a bite out of a PB&J,
Mm-hmm.
and it was sour.
Yeah, it's Tart.
I don't like it.
Okay.
No offense or anything, but
I mean,
I
know you don't like sour stuff or tart stuff. I'm not offended, but
Yeah.
you still have to eat it.
I can't.
Sure you can.
I'm just gonna get back to the.
Oh my god, I have to do my roots so bad. It's all blonde hair. And look
I'm gonna
bald.
go back to the Grammy crackers, okay?
All right.
Huh?
Okay. I think I should just put it in with that one. I think it's gonna do this, but. Oh yeah, I forgot to slay something to listen to. Okay, where is... Oh, this is bad. Oh, it's so bad.
We have even more leaks now of Chris Tyson's messages. Brand new today, and it is just so messed up. We even have, allegedly, Mr. Beast in this Discord server as well, and evidence that he was interacting with it. Which, if that is true, well, let's just get to that part of the video before I say anything else, because it's too early to be swearing, or YouTube will take this down. But if you didn't know, Chris Tyson had this Discord server in which some of the messages have already been leaked by a former moderator of that Discord.
This is part 2 to yesterday's video of me talking about Ava Chris Tyson and what they did to me when I was 15 years old. This video has all the proof in it, all the receipts, and all the screenshots, thanks to an old friend of mine who was a moderator in Chris's Discord server at the time, Cookie. Now, Cookie actually went ahead and downloaded logs of all the individual channels on Chris's server before it went public, knowing that this was kind of being covered up, and he kept the logs of it for himself. He actually reached out to me here on Twitter, and I'm going to provide a lot of the screenshots backing up the claims that I made that Lava refuted. For example, I made a claim that there was an NSFW channel in the server where Chris would spam. Here you can see Chris talking about locking down the NSFW channel to True Gods and Anointed only. By the way, this is in 2019. I was a True God and I was a minor. Not only that, but you can see me right below it, Nathan.rtx, saying this is a bad idea. So even I knew as a kid that this was a really bad idea. Here is Lava himself talking about starting the commencement of cleaning the server, word for word. I said he was talking about scrubbing the server. He says that never happened. Here you can see him talking about it, as well as me and Cookie himself talking about it. I just want to make this video real quick, disproving some of the claims that Lava refuted, and showing that they actually are true, but I actually have thousands of Discord messages to go through in these logs that I was just provided by Cookie. Shout out to him for giving me them, and I'm going to be going through them and posting an update video with some more proof.
In this private Discord server Chris Tyson made, had a lot of people who were under the age of 18, and I'm not talking 17 or just under 18, I'm talking under 18. And there were so many things being said that were just absolutely not right, or anyone under the age of 18 should hear. And thanks to Nate, the former moderator, we have even more leaks here, showing the workings of what was actually going on in this Discord server with Chris Tyson. I didn't think after my last video it could get worse. It truly has. These are some of the messages that I have pulled. There was like apparently 500,000 leaked messages or something like that, so there's going to be way more. These are the ones of note as of now that I've found. So here's an interaction with Chris and some of the people, with an attachment, which I'm assuming the attachment was of a girl, in which Chris responds with, she is only 14. Damn. What did you think she was? 16 and legal in some states? Oh, of course. If she's 14, I'm 14. But this is clearly what was happening in the server and talked about, and Chris encouraging this type of behavior, talking about people who aren't of age in a way that is never appropriate. Next, and if you've been following the story, you'll know about Shadman, the artist that Chris Tyson was supporting. This artist was someone who drew absolutely disgusting art of things that should never be drawn of people who aren't of age. Here's Chris himself linking the website in his Discord. Absolutely disgusting. Further showing him supporting this artist again. And then we have this gem, Chris the meme god, saying refreshing shad base daily, which is Shadman's website, saying stuff like this, clearly supported it in the past, linking it in his Discord too. None of it is ironic or...
My mods can go to bed and stuff. You do not have to stay up and stay in here. I'm literally just going to be doing this, spacing out, and then when I'm done, I'll pop off up here. I have to do my roots so bad.
Or a meme. Clearly supports and likes that art. Here we have another screenshot, Chris saying, and that's where you're wrong, kiddo. I just make my own seasoned salt out of the tears of children on Discord. Can I buy a bottle? Chris, I just eat the children. Then have Chris talking about an anime plot. Apparently this is copy and paste. However, again, this is being posted in his Discord where the moderators aren't of age, where most of the members aren't of age, and this is what he chooses to post. Listen to this. I got this new anime plot. Basically, there's this high school girl, except she's got huge boobs. I mean, some serious honkers. A real set of badonkers, packing some... I'm not even going to attempt to say the next one. What happens next? Transfer student shows up with even bigger, humongous. You get the picture here. Why on earth Chris is even posting that or talking about people in high school like that? Just more evidence on top of evidence of Chris being an absolute freak. And it gets worse. It keeps getting
It's almost
worse.
like
There's nothing more
we
free
called it.
than peeing in the shower.
Thank you, Andy.
Facts.
No way.
Waterproof phone gang where
Andy, you can't come in here and try to
image.
change
I
someone.
don't know
This is me,
what
and
this
this is who I
image is
am.
of. I don't even want to
You
know.
take it or you leave
It could
it.
be anything, but he's talking
But
about
just
peeing
because
in
you
the
send me
shower,
some
and
dollars
a
and stuff
minute
doesn't mean
later,
you can
has an
arbitrate
image
my
with
life.
waterproof phone gang. Well, why are you even talking about stuff like that around people who aren't of age? You complete creep. And then the replies are, we only worship Jeebus around here, challenge accepted, the god. Someone going, oh yeah, daddy. Someone else, daddy. Nathan, Chris. Someone else, that's a lot of moisturizer. Why are you in the shower? I don't know what that image was of, and we'll never know. But we know already enough, and we know Chris's behavior already, and we know Nathan for a fact in this Discord at this time was not of age. Just so grim. Like, what is going through Chris's head? Thinking that's okay. This is a screenshot taken from someone's phone of the chat. Apparently, Chris was role-playing in this Discord server. No, it's not. Buzzes your necky wacky. Bro eyes. Fight me. Love you guys. Chris. Nuzzles Peen.
He was
No,
like married to this woman
that's
during
pretty
this
gay.
time.
Lava, who we also know wasn't of age, is there in the chat as well. Yes, homo. What's this? Thanks, Dad, at Ryan. Notices bulge. RTX is on. Ooh, unzips dick. Oh, I went too far. Whoa, whoa. What the actual fuck am I reading? This chat, what it's showing, shows actual people not of age. I know for a fact that Lava wasn't at this time. Why in the ever-living shit is this roleplay happening? That is just pure nonce behavior. I couldn't believe reading that. It made me sick. You got more. It's Chris saying, your emojis are too
Orly.
savage. Chris posted
Stop.
some PlayStation meme. Someone said, oh, I like my PlayStations around 13-year-olds. I don't know the context, but again, Chris is being a freak and making creepy remarks. I still can't get over the role-playing one I just thought, to be honest. I'm still, like, just in disbelief. And then we have this other one, where there's a ton of attachments. Chris saying, you arist, are your VC, harder daddy, please meme. Like, what the hell is this server? And you know what's crazy is there's probably things from like voice chats or DMs that we'll never find out. This is just the stuff we know about. How dare you assault my estate? Now get your holes ready. No, calm your she penis down, says Chris. Guys, Oh my god. At Tags, I have a crush on you. At Chris, I want your penis. Chris says, you can have it right now. Like what are we doing? Like, we don't know the age of this specific Discord user. But this was happening in the Discord, the private Discord, that had moderators under the age. A lot of people under the age. This kind of disgusting shit and chat was happening. And again, Chris was over 20 at the time, the adult, and was condoning, wanting, and pushing shit like this. We even have someone saying, I don't know who any of you are, and this is confusing and scary, I'm only 12. Chris says, FBI has joined the chat. Well, yeah, the FBI probably now need to, and look at your fucking hard drive. Now, Mr. Beast, and this is something I commented on my last video, where someone claimed Mr. Beast left the server, and I was like, no way. Like, if Mr. Beast knew about this shit, this server clearly wasn't right, should never exist. Well, we have what could be evidence that Mr. Beast knew about the server and even interacted with the server, also in a way that you shouldn't interact with a server. I had moderators and a lot of people under the age on it. Now, I will say before we look at this screenshot, we have a community note, which I want to read first, where it says, this is not verified, coloured like normal users, and at the time on Discord, you could set your name to whatever you wanted. Jimmy's current Discord name is jimmy.mrbeastgaming. You need Jimmy's UUID to verify this message. So he could have changed his name now, Mr. Beast, to that name. This could have been his old name, but it is a valid point that, yes, you could probably do anything. We won't know. It could have been any random person in Chris's chat posting as Mr. Beast. Let's just read the message first. No, he's not. His penis isn't big enough. I know. Mr. Beast, allegedly. No, I know his penis size, and it's huge. Beast, are you gay? That moment you deep throat a whole sea. I'll deep throat at Chris the Mean God's dick. Haha, Mr. Beast joins in to comment on my penis size. I love it. Why is this a conversation in a Discord for your fans or not of age? I'm never going to stop saying it, because it should never fucking happen. Two things. Chris commenting that Mr. Beast joined to comment on his blank size. I love it. Could that be confirmation that this was actually Mr. Beast? Potentially. I mean, if this is Mr. Beast, he's joining, says really inappropriate things, especially for a server with that demographic. And they're all talking about this kind of stuff more after. This definitely implicates Mr. Beast, and we will need Mr. Beast now to prove this isn't true. If he can provide that UUID, I don't know what that is, if he can provide that to prove that that wasn't him, or I don't know, it could be just a different account and he could have switched accounts. We won't know, to be honest. It's going to be really hard to prove if it is actually definitely him or not. But if it is him, and he knew about this shit, and he's saying this kind of shit, like, he would be finished. You can't have this kind of thing going on under your watch. And like,
You mean like
rat of the server, but if more stuff comes out and it's definitely him interacting with that server, actually participating and saying more weird shit, man, this could really crumble his empire. It's that serious. It really is. But I'm sure more and more will be uncovered in the coming days. Someone needs to go check Chris's hard drive. 100%. Like, no bullshit. There is a way too big of a pattern of disgusting, inexcusable behavior. Subscribe if you're new, like the video if you agree. Till next time, fuck off.
Do you think attention is the most valuable currency in the world?
Well, of course. If you could post something and everyone in the world would watch it, you'd be the most powerful man on earth.
Not promoting gambling. I think people are going to see this negative.
Very smart with your money. Throws away millions of dollars on YouTube videos to scam people. What a hell.
It's got to the point where he's gambling with people's lives.
You don't have to pay anything to enter a legitimate service.
This is legal. I don't get it. It's a scam.
Hundreds of forged or fake signatures.
Ponzi schemes are great up until they just go bust.
Hi, I wanted to provide some context to this video. I'm a former Mr. Beast employee, and today I am alleging that the company rigged videos and did illegal lotteries and sold fake signatures. I would consider that fraud. Okay, thank you. Enjoy the video. So this is part one into my investigation into Mr. Beast. I recorded this before the Chris stuff came out. I was also going to come out about the Chris stuff probably in part 2 or 3. I see a lot of people saying like, oh, if you knew, why didn't you come forward? Why didn't you go to the authorities? Well, I was going to come forward, and also like, going to the authorities isn't going to work, because what are you going to say? Like, you heard rumors, or this person is this way, or that. You know,
Hey, baby, it's time to come on in here.
Stuff. Like, that's been out for a while. People have internally known at the company that, like, Chris is kind of a potential minors attracted person, and the company protects her, and they were protecting her, and they protected her as long as they could. Jimmy knew, everyone knew, so. You know, which I think that's more of a red flag than anything I'm going to reveal in this video, but, you know, there's messages happening, like, Mr. Beast Discords, and yeah, I don't know, it's a mess when like Mr. Beast contestants are being exposed to like minor attracted persons and the company's protecting them. You know, there's a big emphasis at the company of like how to manipulate children, like understanding their psychology and everything, like something that's sort of used in weird ways. And you know, there's been like parasocial relationships and, you know, encouraging like almost children simping for these people, and you know, maybe that's as nefarious as it gets, or maybe it goes deeper. Anyway, here's an old podcast clip of Jimmy explaining that he knows that his audience is young. Which is an old clip. You could say like his audience grew up. I would say he's gained most of his audience since then, and his content's only gotten younger. Also, this clip really just shows that like he understands the YouTube analytics are bullshit, because he can try to use that as a defense, but he knows. So here's that clip, and then I'll get into the video.
The average demographic is what, 13 through 17? Is that the biggest spike in your analytics?
Well, I mean, mine's sports shit. It says like 18 to 24, but I know all my fucking viewers are little kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's a lot like that because, you know, little kids lie about their age or they're on their, you know, like...
But yeah, then I have like a fucking massive one for like the 40-year-old range because all the fucking idiots are on their parents' account.
Now, Mr. Beast intentionally manipulates these children's vulnerable minds for profit using 3 simple steps, which closely align with the 3 major types of behavioral learning. Step 1 is getting the viewer to associate the brand with trust and authority. Mr. Beast videos are real, and he's a great guy that gives away big rewards to his followers.
I don't let my kid watch Mr. Beast, and I never have.
Videos are in fact fake. Step 2 is showing the viewers that when people interact with Mr. Beast in a way that benefits Mr. Beast, when they do what he tells them to do, they win big rewards.
Is he subscribed? You are subscribed. Here's some money. Have a good day.
Some of them feel like I just walk around with $1,000. It's like, oh, thanks for watching my videos.
Hit that subscribe button because you might bump into me in real life and it might make you a lot of money.
When people are devout followers of Mr. Beast, they get rewarded. And step 3 is finally calling on the viewer to act in some way that benefits the brand, promising big rewards in return. Now it's your turn to do what Mr. Beast tells you, and you will win big rewards. But you actually won't unless you're famous or friends or family of a Mr. Beast employee. So young, impressionable viewers are made to believe that Mr. Beast is a trusted authority who can give them big rewards. These young viewers are explicitly shown that dedicated followers or random subscribers like themselves are winning big rewards when they do what Mr. Beast tells them. These young viewers are explicitly told repeatedly that if they subscribe, if they buy products or act in some way that benefits the brand, they will win big rewards. Trust Mr. Beast, watch him help others, contribute to his cause, and one day he'll help you too. That's the formula. Subscribe for a Lamborghini and to make ride. You could be in one of these. Subscribe right now, and you might get pictures next to this. You might get subscribe and you might win a free car. Subscribe for a free car. I love all of them. Subscribe and you can come here. I might give you a free car. Subscribe and you can win. Subscribe button. You could also win. Seriously, we always fly subscribers down. They never fly random subscribers down. Mr. Beast fakes his videos in ways that are worse than you realize. I say that because he's been exposed for faking videos before, and the common response is, why does it matter if the videos are fake? They're just meant to be entertainment. A large part of Mr. Beast's brand is the fact that he doesn't fake videos.
I remember when I first started seeing your videos, I was like, this shit's gotta be fake.
Oh yeah, it's a huge problem for us now. I actually have to dial back my content sometimes just so people think it's real. Also, if what we had to film was scripted, you know, because what we do is not scripted, so you have to plan for a bunch of variables that you can't control, blah, blah. What we did was scripted, holy shit, this stuff would be easy to pump out.
Have you ever
But this train track is CGI, these bus wheels are CGI, this explosion is fake, shredder is CGI, this car is digitally lifted, this pit is fake, this guy is fake, this raccoon is a paid actor, this island costs more than $1, this city is not abandoned, buildings are CGI, and that's your only way out. You can literally get an Uber to the airport for $20. That's not a lurker. It's just a guy. This whole room is fake. This contestant is an actor and a secret employee at Mr. Beast. They have got through this fake door twice. This line is scripted. This action is scripted. In fact, pretty much all the videos with Mac are scripted.
You did it! What we did was scripted. Holy shit, this stuff would be easy to pump out.
Let's talk about Mac for a second.
We will die. Do you understand that?
I found public records showing that Mac moved from California to Greenville, North Carolina, where Jimmy is located, back in August 2023, 2 months before he appeared as a contestant. According to a former Mr. Beast employee, this is around the time when Mac started working full-time on the editing team at Mr. Beast. Also, he didn't just move into any old house, he moved into a $1 million mansion. Now I'm gonna dox him. Only some asshole would do something like that.
After doxing and bullying the pilot some more like a f***ing douchebag,
Turns to Eric and says, "How do I fly this thing?" Eric just starts pushing buttons.
But I did find pictures of this mansion online, so I fed them into ChatGPT and asked it to create similar images. And this is what it came up with. And it's honestly not that far off. His 6,000 square foot $1 million mansion comes with a movie theater and 7 bathrooms.
What are you gonna spend the $800,000 on?
I mean, my life's changed now.
Yeah, I'm sure that $800,000 is really going to change your life.
Mac is a nice car.
Then where are we right now?
We're in the place that we drove to a few months ago.
Mac, let's cut the shit here. What have you been doing for like the last year? What kind of family stuff?
Just like like catching my dad,
For a year? How do you make money? How are you like surviving?
Basically, my main strategy is I go to like a grocery store type places.
Grocery store type places?
Yeah, and I basically help people when I get there. I usually get like an amount of food with people like a week or so.
With what money?
The money that I made.
How do you make it?
Listen, you're getting too caught up in the details. Go figure it out. We will die. Do you understand that?
During this time lapse on the 4th day of 7 days stranded at sea, you can clearly see there's no one in the shelter. These are their empty beds. But after a hard cut, magically 5 people are awake, and 2 of the boys have bright yellow raincoats that they didn't have when it rained on day 2.
And after standing the whole night completely soaked,
You didn't spend the night soaked, Jimmy. You slept on the production yacht. It's ironic because this is one of the videos where they claim that they don't fake things.
But no, we have to be the real channel that doesn't fake things.
In this video, this wink was added in post. Act 58 was actually on the far opposite side of the room from 42, and you just didn't hear it. This whole revenge storyline was added in post. Multiple shots show how timers are edited in post, timers are edited in post, timers are edited in post. They also manipulated contestants' audio in post.
So we got 50 minutes.
In general, if anything happens last second, it's fake. Or if you can hear someone's voice but can't see their mouth, the audio could easily be added in post.
I literally think I'm gonna kill you.
And yes, this lie detector video was also fake.
Have you ever faked a video?
no.
Hit that line.
It's still real to me, damn it!
Okay, so Mr. Beast fabricates some contestant dialogue and timers and movements and storylines and uses a bunch of shitty CGI, but who really cares? I mean, the videos are just for entertainment only, right? I mean, it's not like he's ever rigged the results of a challenge. That would be impossible because he films with hundreds of random subscribers, right? Wrong. Let's look at this video. Not only were the results of this video completely scripted, but the contestants are not random subscribers.
So many people had jobs.
Oh, that contestant had to get out for her job? I guess you forgot she's your hiring manager. I actually recognize a lot of people in this video, including Jimmy's own girlfriend. So yeah, the random subscribers you see in challenges are actually never random. They're almost always local to Mr. Beast, and oftentimes friends and family of Mr. Beast employees, or just the employees themselves. And when they do pull someone from outside of North Carolina, it's usually somebody who's in the industry, who's camera trained, who has built a following.
Hey, anyone I'm friends with watching that wants tankering?
They are never random subscribers. If you subscribe, you will not win $1 million. What's even worse is that the results of this video were completely scripted. According to a former Mr. Beast employee, it would have been a PR.
Elliot, honey. Orly says you need to come over here.
Because so many of the female contestants were
I don't know.
Mr. Beast employees who got out immediately, production stepped in to actually make the results of the challenge closer. You can actually see some of this happen on camera, like when Jimmy pays one of the boys $10,000 to leave, which is twice as much as the actual prize money. but doesn't make the same offer to the girls.
The boys are blowing you out of the water. If I paid the one guy who got us all to leave. Now, if you don't win, that was all for nothing.
At another point, he gives the girls a camera drone so they would have been able to see how many boys were left. It doesn't work out, but seeing how much they're willing to help him on camera, I'm willing to believe that they did, in fact, help him off camera. Apparently, at the end, they were only monitoring the boys to see if they stepped on the red line and not the girls, so that the girls would win the challenge. And to be clear, obviously the girls had an unfair start with having so many Mr. Beast employees get out immediately. You know, I think they all did deserve $5,000 for that. But also the boys should deserve a fair chance at winning, I think. I think that's the expectation when you run a game show. But hey, that was a while ago, so I'm just glad they're not doing another Rigging Boys versus Girls video. So knowing that Mr. Beast likes the results to be close and that offstage producers can sort of influence how the challenge progresses, I want to show one more example. This is a real-time video, meaning that time elapses the same in the video as it does in real life. Now, immediately, the intro is sped up, and the timer is clearly added in post, and he clearly touches the laser here, or whatever. Let's assume that it's all real-time. When he reaches the bottom floor, he has to turn these water valves. Now, you can tell that these valves aren't actually connected to anything because the water flows out in an instant, and it happens when he's not even touching the valve. The contestant also goes back to the first valve, unaware that anything had happened, and he's still able to spin it. So the valve seems to spin freely and isn't actually connected to the flow of water. So you could assume that producers might be off camera with remote switches to trigger the flow of water. And assuming they've tested this, the producers might know how long it takes for the water to clear out of the room, so they can sort of decide on the fly how many turns of the valve it takes, or just when to trigger the water in general.
I love you too, baby. How?
And in this video, spoiler alert, the contestant wins the money. So rigging the challenge could be seen as a good thing, but there are many examples of contestants losing. And in traditional media, this kind of rigging is actually completely illegal.
We always have the same person tie all the knots so that we know they've tied them at the exact same tension. I mean, we get down to inches, and then we have a standards and practices person. And if you don't know what that is, on any kind of a game show where there is a prize, you have to have somebody that ensures that it's fair. They are out there essentially to make sure that we don't do something that would favor one player or one tribe.
If I paid the one guy who got us all to leave.
In my mind, I'm thinking it's a fair game, but it's not. If they were having problems finding people, they can see kind of what area you're in. And they came to my area many times, and I was in the smallest cupboard. They had like big ones, medium ones, small ones. I contorted this little 4'10" body into the smallest space, and I was in there for hours. And they didn't even open the door because they were like, a person can't even fit in there. So they went in there and they opened all the cabinets, and my heart was like, oh, they're gonna find me, they're gonna find me. And then I could hear them saying, like, she's not here. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, she's not here. The other thing that they said is absolutely no climbing in the air vents or the ceiling. And they said it's because they do all their wiring in the ceiling. If it was held accountable, especially because this was a YouTube original.
Step on my foot. I'm trying to help you.
Been eliminated for cheating. He broke the rules.
I've got the tool in my hand, or my hair, so be careful.
If I climbed in the ceiling, Mr. Beast would eliminate me.
Be careful, my hair, baby.
Also, I think some of the Mr. Beast giveaways have been fake, but I'll get to that later. So now that I've explained some of the ways that Mr. Beast lies to build trust with his audience, I want to go on to explain how he exploits that trust for profit through running illegal lotteries, selling.
I mean, I am not surprised that all this shit has come out about Mr. Beast. Every single time I don't like a content creator, even if they're famous, every time I don't like them, it always turns out that something is very wrong.
Mr. Beast found a better version of this where he takes a call to action and he adds positive or negative reinforcement to it. Now, as adults, we can recognize that subscribe for a cookie is a joke. It's not a real offer, but again, Mr. Beast's audience is primarily children who may have authorities in their life that actually use sweet treats or video game detentions as forms of reinforcement. And you aren't born understanding sarcasm. Whatever the reason, these reinforced call to actions are more effective than just saying subscribe. Oh, but there's an even much better version. The call to action giveaway.
If you guys want to win a brand new PS5, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel.
I can't believe people are still doing fucking giveaways. Holy shit, it's so annoying.
Stop this fucking shit. I'm so tired of it. Fucking 10 years of YouTube. People are still like buying subs for this shit.
Over the next 7 days, I'm going to be giving 1,000 random people that subscribe a free Samsung Galaxy S24.
Move the fan or whatever, baby.
I can't because it's blowing my foot.
Baby, you can literally take the fan, pick it up, and angle it away from you. You're not Stop yelling at me, okay? Calm down.
And we literally
Trying
found
to help
him
you.
1 minute before that. I spent over $1 million on this phone. All you have to do to enter is hit that subscribe button.
So yeah, that's what a call to action giveaway is. At best,
my
they
hair.
buy subscribers, but much of the time they are legitimate scams. Either a YouTuber doesn't actually give
I'll
away
turn
a
the light
prize,
out in just a minute, Orly. I'm doing my
illegal
hair.
lotteries where the only way to win a prize is by making a purchase. And obviously, I'm not a lawyer, so I'm just going to show you the law and then show you irrefutable evidence of what's being done and make your own
Orly,
conclusions. The
please, for the love
FTC
of God.
defines a lottery as containing 3 elements: a valuable prize, random chance, and consideration, which can be time or effort, but in most cases is just payment. To successfully run a contest or sweepstakes, you must eliminate one of these factors. A contest, for example, eliminates chance, and a sweepstakes eliminates consideration. In determining if any Mr. Beast giveaways have been illegal lotteries, we need to identify a prize, which is distributed through random chance and cannot be won without spending money. On August 2nd, 2020, Mr. Beast livestreamed him and his friends signing limited edition shirts celebrating 40 million subscribers. And here are just some of the clips from that stream.
For those of you who are just joining, if you buy one of our limited edition 40 mil special shirts, we're celebrating 40 million subscribers with a really big video, then we will sign that shirt, and some of them will get random prizes like this. In 10 minutes, right, because we gotta give them time to do their part, we'll give 2 orders $500 each. 5 minutes, someone's getting $3 grand. In 5 minutes, we're gonna do the same thing again. We're gonna put $1,000 in a random order. 2 minutes, newest order, it's $2,000. Good luck, everybody.
So this was a 6-hour live stream. They took it down on YouTube,
Really?
but 5
For
hours
God's
of it are
sakes.
still up on the Facebook page. And during those 5 hours, I counted 46 illegal lotteries. These lotteries are also run poorly. Multiple times they would say something like, buy in the next 5 minutes for a chance to win. And then 7 minutes later go, actually, the newest order in 30 seconds is going to win.
In 5 minutes, we're gonna do the same thing again. We're gonna put $1,000 in a random order. Hey, Daryl, don't we owe someone $1,000? Yeah. So, all right. So the newest order in 30 seconds, we are going to put $1,000 each time. Okay.
And there was no second giveaway 30 seconds later, like Jimmy said. This is just one very shady giveaway. They just go on to talk about how Steven made a profit. Steven's a handsome man. I counted 13 of these extra shady lotteries where they did not get the prize in the original time frame that they said.
Okay, so we're gonna put 2 iPhones in this pinata, and we're gonna give it to someone who orders a shirt in 3 minutes, 5 minutes. Buy a limited edition shirt or hoodie, and we're gonna pick a random one in 10 minutes and give them $2,000. Oh, we didn't. Oh wait, hey Daryl. First, before we do that, we never picked the pinata.
So these clearly fit the definition of an illegal lottery. These clips are also not out of context. No one ever said no purchase necessary. There's nothing in the description or on the website. At one point, Mr. Beast is informed that they ran out of PlayStations, and he says, are we trying to not sell merch?
Our city is sold out of PlayStations. We don't have any. We have to give up. What? Are we trying to not sell merch?
So he clearly knows that they're making more money by running these illegal lotteries. Another shady thing he did was constantly suggest that they're doing too many giveaways to make a profit.
My guy over there goes like, stop! Like, did you realize every time you give away an Xbox for $1,000, you don't make money? I'm like, oh, I know, we're not gonna make money. What are we doing, guys? I'm gonna check after the stream. They're like, oh no, please. Yeah, I know. We're gonna break neutral.
And there was just no way they were ever even close to losing money on the stream.
I don't know who this is, but you just gotta pay them out. Oh my gosh, we're not making money. Guys, we need to stop giving everyone something. Like, almost everything that someone's bought, we've put something in their package. I'm not gonna make money.
In 5 hours, we gave away about $50,000 worth of stuff and sold over 50,000 t-shirts. Selling these t-shirts at $42 each, profit margin would be about $22. But even if they were making like $1 per shirt, they would still be fine. Also, by my estimates, only 1 in every 1,600 orders actually won a prize. And I guarantee he has real-time analytics on his laptop. He knows they make more money every time he says, "Oh my God, guys, we're giving away so much stuff. We're not even going to make a profit. Please, don't you want me to make a profit?" That's why he keeps saying it. Also, they just don't show how winners are picked, so it's probably not actually random. You know, humans have biases. Imagine Jimmy tells the guy off camera, "Hey, pick a name right now." And he sees 2 names. One is easy to pronounce, one is not. This is why lotteries are heavily regulated to ensure fairness. Also, obviously, you have to be 18 to play the lottery. It's gambling. Mr. Beast isn't just promoting gambling to children here. He's running the casino, and this isn't even close to the worst stream he's done. 4 months later, Mr. Beast signed shirts again, but this time it was a 24-hour live stream with way more illegal lotteries. And by the way, the rest of these streams were taken down shortly after upload, so all I had was some old clips and Reddit threads talking about them. Now, this stream did say, "We are doing a ton of giveaways, no purchase necessary," in the description. But to be eligible to win most prizes, you had to make a purchase.
Would you guys prefer that we throw money in random orders, or that we throw items in random orders?
Somebody screamed in chat, "I want to switch my shirt."
In 30 minutes, we are giving away my car to someone that buys cars.
Which each giveaway is its own independent event. You can't give one prize to someone who buys something and a different prize to someone in chat. The prize where you have to buy something is still an illegal lottery, which obviously Mr. Beast knows this, but you know, he's a poker player. He likes a little bluffery, a little plausible deniability, you know, pretending to be ignorant of the law.
You know, YouTube's a little different than this. Because YouTube, I can just do stuff like that. I can just be like, you know what, pull up a database of 100 people that bought chocolate bars and pick 100 random ones. Got it. I think I can do that over here. I don't know. So I don't want to say anything, and then someone will be like, yeah, actually, that's illegal. Right.
I could not find any way to enter the big Tesla giveaway without spending at least $42.
And we're giving away Tesla to someone random who bought stuff.
They also gave away 24 tickets, which gave you the opportunity to be in a video. Again, most of these tickets you had to make a purchase to win.
One random person that buys in what time frame? 10 minutes. We're going to split this in someone's order that buys something. And we're going to have 24 people. We're going to put them in 24 different circles. $1 million in the line. That's fun, you know what I'm saying?
Also, this video never happened. There is no Mr. Beast video of 24 people in circles competing for $1 million. Unless it ended up being 100 people in a circle competing for $500,000, but that's a smaller prize and much worse odds. So, like, did they just pocket the money or what? Hey, it's the pilot guy. Wait, he's about to be the first one out? That's unlike him.
I know you got out first. I still have a prize. Just wait.
Oh, first person out gets a car. Just happened to be from that. Another thing that just annoys me is Jimmy constantly says during these live streams that he's just doing this for fun because he loves giving things away.
Oh, and I just like giving away stuff. It's kind of funny.
Imagine you just lost a bunch of money at the casino, and the owner comes out and he says, "Guys, the reason I do all this, I just love giving away money." Also, you're 7 years old in that example. It's insane that he can flip these massively profitable illegal lotteries targeted towards children as an act of generosity.
I'm going to give you guys a few minutes to go place an order at shopmrbeast.com. Anyone watching any of the lives. And we're going to throw iPhones in somewhere.
And again, there are very few videos of this live stream on the internet. I think Mr. Beast probably but almost any clip you do find would have some new violation of internet gambling or sweepstakes laws.
I thought it was him. I was like, that's cool. It's literally like, this is like, who is it?
Actually, that's illegal.
Some of the common complaints we see in threads about this live stream are that they only sign large t-shirts, so when they selected an order to give a prize, it was apparently always a large or extra large t-shirt. They kept saying things like, "Buy in the next 15 minutes for a chance to win," but not honoring it. Multiple people claiming that their name was read to win a prize and they never received it. This person is still tweeting about it to this day. Now there's a lot more people complaining about the deceptive sales tactics. Reading all this really upsets me because I spent money I honestly didn't have for 5 shirts at different times during the live when they said things like buy now.
Careful, 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 careful. Kicking me in the
I
face.
received 2 orders and nothing but shirt, both with NB and one with a heart and one with a smiley. I was hoping for at least a couple things for Christmas for my family. This commenter also goes on to explain that she's disabled, has PTSD. Lotteries and scams specifically target vulnerable populations like that. I'm disappointed. My son bought a signed shirt and was so excited. He watched the live stream and saw that people who bought would receive $100. He was excited to win something and be a part of his favorite streamer, Mr. Beast. When the shirt arrived, he was grinning from ear to ear. When he realized that there was no $100, he was visibly disappointed.
So people are only buying shirts to try to get $100? Don't be stupid.
He loves his shirt, but I'm really upset seeing him hurt. And obviously people can lie on the internet. A lot of people are independently claiming the same things.
It's not a guarantee that you're going to win anything. As a parent, it's your job to inform your child of internet scams.
But I'd be interested to see how they worded that. If the video of this live stream ever resurfaces, I think a lot of these claims will be proven true, which Mr. Beast definitely has this stream saved. He saves all his footage. So I'll ask you, Jimmy, will you publish this to prove your innocence? Also, using archive.org, you can see what the website looked like on the day of the stream, and while there's no mention of any sweepstakes whatsoever, it does say this limited tee signed by Mr. Beast and crew, but the description says it's signed by a member of the Mr. Beast crew, and it doesn't say anywhere that other members will sign MB, deceiving people into believing it was signed by Mr. Beast. So here's a clip of Tyler forging, or not, maybe not forging, using Mr. Beast's signature. So Tyler signs MB, which is Mr. Beast's signature. Then he covers it, signs his own initials, TC, smirks, looks around, and then quickly slides the shirt away. Could you make it any more obvious? You know, you don't accidentally have someone else's signature as muscle memory. And again, I'm not a lawyer. I think this is fraud. Maybe they could say it's the brand's signature. Even though it's clearly implied this is Jimmy's signature, which was established during the last live stream.
Myself right at that moment.
MB, Mr. Beast. So this is Mr. Beast's signature.
No way, this was signed by Mr. Beast. We just got the MV. That means it's signed by Mr. Beast. That's obviously his. Mr. Beast, this is so cool. That's obviously his. Mr. Beast.
You know, some people bought these shirts as collector's items or investments, and this puts into question the authenticity of all Mr. Beast signed merch, which otherwise could have been very valuable ones. This was clearly muscle memory, and judging by his body language, he knew he exposed this. Even Tariq notices Tyler slip up and immediately looks into the camera, looks guilty, and then readjusts his body and rubs his hands together. Also, Mr. Beast said during the live stream that this is the last time he'd ever sign anything, and that was just a lie. Illegal lotteries targeted towards children and selling fake signatures. I mean, imagine if any other YouTuber was caught doing this. You're very smart with your money.
Throws away millions of dollars on YouTube videos as a gambler. Who would have thought?
At this point, Mr. Beast noticed a problem with these CTA giveaways. I mean, obviously they're illegal, but more importantly, they're not as profitable as they could be. You got it like this. There are 2 value propositions at play here. The perceived value of the product and the perceived value of the chance to win a prize. So for something like these $42 t-shirts, if the viewer values the chance to win a video at $10, they need to value the t-shirt at an additional $32 to make the purchase. So the more expensive the product, the less effective the lottery is. You want to get the product as close to $0 as possible, so people are just paying for the perceived value of the lottery. That's what's most profitable because humans can't accurately comprehend the difference between 1 in a million odds versus 1 in a billion odds. They both kind of just compute as, I have a small chance to win, which Mr. Beast is well aware of this flaw in human mental arithmetic.
Past a certain point, the average human, it's like large sum of money, flip. And like larger sum of money doesn't really impact the viewing experience.
So also the larger your audience is, the more profitable a lottery will be. Anyway, Mr. Beast wanted the cheapest product possible to use for these CTA giveaways. Basically a piece of paper, but you obviously couldn't sell a piece of paper without any backlash. So in January 2021, 3 months after the last shirt signing stream, Mr. Beast did a live stream where for only $10, viewers could send a picture to the moon. Wait, JPEGs that are going to the moon? And of course, he did more illegal lotteries.
Just to keep things fun and interesting, guys are putting a photo on the moon. It's interesting enough. Someone who puts a photo on the moon, or it will do about a month or whatever, and the next 30 minutes, we'll just fly you down and do a video.
3 years later, the spaceship finally launched, carrying beautiful pictures of deceased loved ones to the moon where they would be immortalized. It fucking exploded. So obviously Mr. Beast refunded everyone, right? Right? Is it Mr. Beast's fault that the rocket exploded? No. Is it his fault that he advertised it as for $10 I will put your photo on the moon?
For $10, I'll put whatever picture you want on the moon.
And he couldn't guarantee that? Yes, of course. October 16th, 2021, same thing. Buy this shirt to be in a video.
Shopify dashboard. We just have like a random number generator, and then like just put the number, like there's 1,000 orders, just put it, it's number to 1,000, and my people give me the name. So, the first person that we're inviting to be in our Squid Game, if you want to enter, click the link in the description, buy the shirt or hoodie, is Alonzo Diaz.
That is an actual $100 bill.
Wait, really?
Like they actually said $100 bill.
Wait, what does it say? Oh, now we have to read the message. You and your crew are an inspiration for young life. He wanted to send you $100. Everyone click the link or the view product in the bottom left. We're gonna open 3 packages, and whatever's in those 3 packages, we're gonna give someone random that buys. Mr. Beast is the American dream.
Now I'm going to get to what, in my opinion, is the most unethical CTA giveaway that Mr. Beast has done. But before I do that, I really want to drive home the point that the closer a sweepstakes is to an illegal lottery, the more money it makes. Because, you know, every customer is supposed to be informed that they can enter easily for free and that making a purchase does not increase their chances of winning. But you're supposed to say no purchase necessary in all of the promotional material, which Mr. Beast does not do. This legal gray area only leads to people getting scammed, especially the elderly and children. We're also being introduced to gambling. The only people who benefit off of sweepstakes are influencers and scammers. Remember Wizza, a sweepstakes company that got exposed as a total scam and shut down? Even Omaze, the charity sweepstakes company, got exposed as a scam and had to shut down in the US. Well, back in the day, there was Mystery Brand. Do you remember Mystery Brand?
So Mystery Brand is a website where you purchase different boxes with chances of winning things. Take, for example, this women's Christmas box. It costs $15 to open, and you can win the most expensive Los Angeles realtor. But you can't even click it. Okay? It doesn't even give you more information, but apparently it's worth $250 million. I love that you can't click it. Like they're just like, trust us. There's a $250 million house with your name on it. All the way down to Icicle, Sight Balance. I'm willing to bet that this is probably what 99% of the people are getting.
Hey, at least Mr. Beast never wanted to work with this obvious scam. I mean, at least Mr. Beast's manager never went on some podcast and talked about how Mr. Beast really wanted to work with this company. Oh, what's this?
Is there anything you've had to say no to?
Tons. Yeah, so a good example. So it was about 3 years or 2.5 years ago when I started working with Jimmy. What was becoming really popular were these like mystery loot crate like internet sites where it's basically like CSGO skins, but you would go on and be like, here's this Supreme box and you paid $50 for it.
Didn't Ricegum did. Why did people go? Yes,
Yeah, they got a lot of hate for that.
Right.
Jimmy was, he wanted to work with that company when we heard about it because there was a lot of money and we wanted to give that money away in the video, and I had to talk him back on it. I was like, listen, we're not promoting gambling. I think people are going to see this negatively. So it was a long conversation that him and I had to have, which eventually we passed on the deal, and then Jake and Paul Ricegum ended up doing that deal and got a lot of hate for it.
Jimmy, why is your manager saying that you wanted to promote this obvious scam to your young impressionable audience? Mr. Beast launched Feastables, his new chocolate brand, back in January 2022.
I want to tell you guys about my new snack company, Feastables. They're made with only 5 ingredients, but still taste amazing. And I'm kicking off Feastables with something I've always wanted to do. 10 random bars are going to have a mystery ticket inside of them, and if you hit this mystery ticket, we will fly you out to the roof
My fucking son was very upset. He wanted this really bad and was even fooled, and I had to tell him, like, this is a total fucking scam, baby. It's not real. Buying that fucking candy bar is not gonna get you there. Mr. Beast is full of shit. And here it is, coming out.
I wanted to just make a
Bullshit.
better for you snack bar because I think a lot of the stuff out there is just terrible for you. Because obviously so much obesity and disease comes from the stuff we eat. Like Hershey's, for example, there's 10 ingredients, super processed. Our piece of bars are 5 ingredients, and all the ingredients are way higher quality. And it's infinitely better than the other options out there. I got all of these food chocolates. I'm trying them, and right now, what is it? I'm going to be completely honest. Fully not biased, because when it sells more, I make more money. I'm going to be honest. And I hope Jimmy is listening and not getting sugar. Compare it to Hershey's. It's our crunch bar. This is the way you do it. Yes. Not right. No? You don't like crunch bars? You like crunch bars. Yes, it's good. Let me try this. Maybe these are different. Oh my god! This is good. Wait, this is going to be right on. I rated it the first one. So we go completely off foot. No, completely off foot. We're in too deep. I rate this at 10 out of 10. I give this a 11. Keep in mind, only 5.
No, baby. You can watch it tomorrow. It's a show about cars. We can look at it, think about it tomorrow, but not right now. I can't make a good decision because I'm not in a good headspace right now doing my hair. It hurts.
Well, let me tell you what it's called. Series Reinsured Ride.
It says Resurrected Rides.
I'm going to get rid of these.
It looks like reinsured.
No, you just don't. Trust me. You're a dark chocolate kind of guy.
From the co-creator of Pimp My Ride comes a feel-good car restoration series where worn-out vehicles are repaired
In this initial
to match
ads for festivals
their
where Calls It
owners.
Healthy is still getting millions of views a month.
That's what it
I
says.
will consider it, and tomorrow we can talk about it. Right now, we're not going to talk about it because I'm not sure what it is, and I can't make a decision.
Am I allowed to watch Pitbull?
I can't. I'm getting my hair pulled. Here, wait. Let's pull your hair and then have you make a decision.
Ow.
I know, right? Like, no. I can't, baby. We'll do it tomorrow. It's bedtime. Put on a show that you know you're allowed to go to bed to.
What kind of fucking name is that?
Baby, go ahead and put on a show that you know you're allowed. Baby, I'm literally trying to blast through this so I can go to bed. I'm tired. Again, I said I cannot make a decision on it right now because I'm in the middle of pulling out my hair one hair at a time, and it hurts. So my brain's not in the right headspace. I can't make a decision about it. I'll just say yes, whatever, and I don't want to let you watch that kind of thing. So
But when you're done with that, I'll show you.
put on a movie and
just
settle down
telling you
for bed.
Just
You're
telling-
not allowed to watch it tonight, no matter what. Okay, turn off Netflix for being rude.
How are you? I'm being rude.
Turn off the TV, you're yelling at me. Turn off the TV, you're yelling at me. Turn off the TV right now.
I'm in the middle of
You can turn, shh, stop trying to talk. Put on a movie that you know you're allowed to watch. It is bedtime. Or we can just turn the TV off and you can just go to bed while watching whatever I happen to be watching. Turn, shh, I don't want you to just try. I don't want you to try to argue with me. I want you to hear. What did I say to do? What are you supposed to be doing?
I'm trying to say.
You're trying to argue.
I'm not trying
You
to
are
argue.
trying
I'm
to
just trying
argue.
to say. I'm just was trying to tell you that when you're done, you can make a decision if
No.
you're allowed to watch it
You
tomorrow.
cannot watch it tonight no matter what. I will not be making a decision tonight. Tomorrow I will make a decision now. I will not be saying this anymore. Stop yelling at me, first of all. Put a movie on, a movie you know you're allowed to watch. We're not having any more discussions about this now. Good night. No, put on a movie you know you're allowed to go to bed to. It's bedtime. Elliot, it's bedtime.
No, he didn't. It was random. Was it though? Was it random? Also, this guy went on to win the chocolate factory, and extremely unlikely things do happen, but can we see how the winners were chosen maybe? Because knowing how important it is to Jimmy that every video has entertaining contestants through the whole video, it's a little suspicious. I'll just say, in my opinion, as somebody who works for Mr. Beast, I don't think this large YouTuber will want to take it purely by chance. Also, I know that producers are sort of able to pull strings behind the scenes to give some contestants better chances than others. And he runs these sweepstakes to like bribe children with gambling to consume more sugar. Like, This is far worse than a lottery ticket because a lottery ticket doesn't give you diabetes and only pay out your rich and famous friends. Like, Mr. Beast is bringing hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of new people to the candy aisle, whether he wants to admit it or not.
People aren't just walking to the chocolate aisle and instead of buying Hershey's, buying Feastables. Like, people who never would have bought chocolate in Walmart are walking to the chocolate aisle specifically to buy Feastables. So, exactly, I'm bringing new customers to the aisle.
Okay, I guess he does want to admit it. You know, kind of a weird flex, not something I would brag about, Jimmy. Also, maybe I should mention technically I'm a certified nutritionist, which really just means I paid $1,200 for a course in the field to launch a health food company. But I know that poor diet, and especially excessive sugar consumption, is the #1 cause of death and health problems in America, including some of the health problems that Mr. Beast claims to care so much about. Blindness, deafness, loss of limbs. Mr. Beast also just launched a combo with Zaxby's, which if you get a soda, it's over 2,000 calories for one meal.
Anyone in this stream is gotta be, like, come on, there's children in here, get rid of them. Like, you can't have that.
I'm pretty sure this
Anyone under 18 is not allowed in this chat, so any mods in here can delete anyone that willingly admits that they're under 18.
New research finds childhood obesity rates are getting worse.
The #1 killer in America is obesity. The number of deaths in overweight people surpass alcohol and smoking altogether.
For 30 days straight, you're going to be giving away $10,000 to a lucky customer who scans the QR code on the back of the any new Feastable bottle.
It's just disappointing to see somebody pretend to care about the health epidemic in the U.S. only when it's profitable for them. I know this point isn't going to resonate with a lot of people because of how normalized high-calorie, high-sugar diets are in America. But, like, driving children to get into the habit of consuming excessive amounts of sugar, like, $10,000 a day as a giveaway is very deliberate because it's trying to create repeat customers that just buy out of habit. Like, doing this especially when you clearly understand how much of a health risk it is to these kids.
Because obviously so much obesity and disease comes from the stuff we eat.
It's honestly just evil to me, and I push back against this a lot while I work at the company. For Halloween this year, Feastables is planning on putting $1 million in a chocolate bar, and they wanted to do a bunch of, like, scummy marketing and shit. My manager literally said at one point that they wanted to associate buying a Feastables with your dream coming true. They're pitching ideas like, you know, buy a Feastables, win 10K, buy a Feastables out of a vending machine, the vending machine just starts spitting out money, buy a Feastables and it has a ticket to Disney World, whatever, right? Now, I don't want to put a lot of, like, hearsay into this video. You should just believe the receipts that I'm showing you, not what I'm saying. But I swear to God, I said to somebody at the company, I feel like Feastables is 70% a chocolate company and 30% a lottery targeting children. And this higher-up person on this release said it was probably closer to the other way around. I was laughing at it. Like, 70% a lottery, 30% a chocolate company. Everyone knows it's just the call to actions and call to action giveaways especially that drive sales. As soon as they stop, it's hard for large bargain retailers to sell this shit for 70% off. That's why they push them so hard. Once they stop the diabetes lottery, no one buys. Also, this is the website right now. Mr. Beast wants you to join the group. It's so weird and scummy to me. I believe all the Feastables giveaways do have official rules and no purchase necessary clauses somewhere, but it's very difficult to find them. In traditional media, if you advertise a sweepstakes like in a commercial, you have to say in the promotional material itself, no purchase necessary. Somehow Mr. Beast gets away with not saying no purchase necessary in any of his promotional materials, not the videos, the descriptions, pin comments, nothing.
To celebrate our launch of milk chocolate and sea salt, we went out and we bought 10 Teslas, closed the cash, and all these prices you see on the screen. And prices aside, unlike Hershey's, these bars only have 4 to 5 ingredients and just genuinely taste good. Go to Feastables.com right now and order some chocolate. Only problem is the chocolate river is deteriorating. All the
only place you'll find no purchase necessary is either on the Feastables Twitter account because it's a rule of the platform, and even still they try to push it. No perch net, or hidden deep in the Feastables website under a FAQ. And to enter for free, you have to mail in separate 3-inch by 5-inch hand-addressed written index cards, up to 10 a day. Do you think kids are going to do that shit or just beg their parents when they're at Walmart for the YouTuber diabetes lottery ticket? How is this legal? How do you mail something without making a purchase? Cards, envelopes, stamps. The free entry method costs more than the chocolate bar itself. Also, going back to sweepstakes law for a second, payment isn't the only form of consideration. Consideration can also be time or effort that directly benefits Mr. Beast in some way. Like, I don't know, he told his fans to clean up and organize his Feastables displays in Walmart for a chance to win $5,000. Shelfie cleanup and $5,000 drawing? They thought this was going to be a monthly thing, but it got a lot of controversy, obviously. How can I successfully clean up the shelves? Wow, glad you asked. No bars on the shelf? Go find an employee and ask them to check to see if there is product in the back room and ask them to bring them out so you can put it on the shelf to match the tags. What the Imagine a 7-year-old looking for the Walmart manager so he can ask to stock shelves for a chance to be compensated? Dude, was Walmart in on this? This was not just one off-the-cuff tweet. This was like...
Remember, I'm like pulling my hair and hurting myself. I really would appreciate if you didn't pick at me.
A little bit over him.
Ask me to do something and then pick at me.
You know, they sometimes say in these videos where he like builds all these wells or, you know, cures people of this blindness. It's almost like he's exploiting people for these views. So older audiences don't love him, but this tween audience, they love him and they're thinking, you know, watching him could get me a car. So why wouldn't I?
I'm gonna give you guys a reason to keep watching.
Okay, now as far as fake giveaways go, I'm sort of limited in what I can say without exposing confidential information and getting sued. So my official statement is that sometimes things slip through the cracks, and personally, I believe that is intentional. Here's one example where someone on Reddit posted saying that they were promised
There was a
free
small
dog food for life
spider
in exchange
crawling
for
on
letting
the
Mr. Beast use them
laptop.
in a video. 5 months later, they still haven't received their dog food.
No.
I actually sent this post to someone who works at Mr. Beast, and they said they were going to send it to the PR team. And then the Reddit post got taken down. So I don't know if it got resolved.
It's gone.
Here's another example of things slipping through the cracks.
The second thing that I probably would do different is invest. And I know what y'all about to say. Y'all about to go to the clip too, where Jimmy said that we set a certain amount aside to invest.
I know you talked about wanting to maybe invest $50K and then set aside like the other 23 for just other little nuances here and there.
This is not me calling anybody a liar or anything, because I know what y'all do. I know what the internet does. But what I think what happened was somebody that worked for Mr. Beast or something like that was also probably help me invest, but that didn't happen. I talked to Jimmy after I won $1 million, after I finally like got the remaining amount in my bank account. I was telling him, I was like, man, I don't want to fail. I don't want to be like how everybody's saying, like I'm gonna run out of money and do all this crazy stuff. I was like, man, Jimmy, please help me. And he said he was gonna help me and he was gonna invest, but yeah, that didn't happen. So.
If you actually watch this video, you know, Mr. Beast does say that they're not going to be irresponsible, that they're going to try to set Mark up for life, and that they are going to help him with investing.
What we're actually going to do is be responsible and try to set Mark up for his future. So we're going to make smart purchases like a house, cars, and do some investing.
But according to Mark, Mr. Beast only gave him an hour to plan what house to buy, and then gave him only 24 hours to spend the bulk of his money for a video.
Time. I wish I would have had more time, and I wish I would have planned out stuff better. Like, that was the best example I can give you is when we had planned out the house and stuff. I literally had an hour. He had somebody come to my house, and we sat down and we planned all this in an hour. Yeah, they came to my house and we planned this out, and yeah, in about an hour. So I wish I would have had more time, and I wish I would have did a couple things differently on the time management side, which I guess I really couldn't help because I had to spend it. I had to spend the money, and I had to like do all this. So
I'm starting to think he might have been a little bit better off if you didn't make him spend $1 million in 24 hours for content.
Can I just say, I'm super glad you won $1 million.
All I need from you is a signature right here. Vehicles are yours.
What we're actually going to do is be responsible and try to set Mark up for his future.
You better not read it. You're a millionaire. You ain't got time to read.
The more you shows around, the more I'm like, thank God you won the $1 million.
So, you're selling Krabby Patties, eh, Plankton?
That's right, Squidward. And there's a free bucket helmet with every purchase. Care for one?
No! You may have hoodwinked everyone else in this backwater town, but you can't fool me. I listen to public radio.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means you set up Mr. Krabs. You stole the crown so Neptune would freeze him and you could finally get your stubby little paws on the Krabby Patty formula. It was you all along, but you made one fatal mistake. You messed with my fortune, and I'm gonna report you to the highest authority in the land, King Neptune.
We'll see about that, Inspector Gooselips.
It's talking about how Mr. Beast tricks his people. Stop. It's about Mr. Beast.
Close that thing out.
I'm just ignoring it.
Let me get
Stop,
this
stop,
out.
stop. Watch your feet, baby. You're taking over the bed.
Not sank when I was on tail. I thought it was like
You got scared for a second? You got nothing to worry about. Nobody is stealing my truck.
What's 2 times 0? 0. What's 2 times 0?
It's 0.
Text Grandpa Josh.
What do you want to say?
Good night, Dad.
It's
Send.
done.
Turn your volume down. That shit's loud as hell. Screaming. Should probably have cinched that one little piece right there as well, but whatever.
No, that's old.
Just leave it alone though.
I'm trying to get the head over.
Don't do that.
It's already had the head.
It does not have a head, honey. It's this fucking a mosquito bite. Oh, wait, there's one right there I didn't forget. You're only like 21. I mean, like, you're still a little kid, no?
She's like 18.
Oh, even worse.
But she's like 18.
Aw, thank you. Don't simp for anybody, though. You're better than that. Don't let anybody control you and have power over you in that way.
I want to be like Mike when I'm older. Never stop buying junk.
Yeah? You're gonna have tons of cars around you?
Yeah. I'm gonna have to buy it at their shop. They are selling it.
Mm-hmm.
They're selling it, but they're still they have 5 signatures.
Thank you so much. She's saying thanks for me. My arms are tired. I cannot wait to be done. I'm so close to being done. What? Why? There's a piece of clay on the iPad?
Tube. One of the tubes.
Set it on the tablet right here, baby, and I'll get it for you right now.
No,
Set it right here. I'll go put it in the kitchen. Set it right here on the keyboard.
Okay, can you also grab this?
No, you had bread with jelly on it, and you didn't want it. You had dinner. You didn't want to eat it.
Can you grab the jelly sandwich thing? It's on the counter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you just have to give me a minute.
I'm sweaty, but I just can't stop getting under the blanket. So
Why don't you use that blue thing right there to cover your legs up?
it's so comfy,
It's a sheet.
but I'm so hot at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
It just breaks my mind.
Mm-hmm. Stick your one foot out to regulate temperature. Hi, I love you. But I'm trying to do something here, kitty cat. I like try to do stuff at like night when like supposedly everyone's like calm and in bed. You can't even do anything. Shh. Yep. Just don't even worry about it. Just let it go. Let it go.
The El Camino and Swinger is the 70s El Camino. I hate the 70s El Caminos.
Really?
Yeah, I hate them.
Why?
The taillights are on the bumpers. I hate them. They look ugly.
It sounds weird.
I've seen them in Eugene. On my dad's, I've seen one. Like a beaver infestation.
Canada for you.
I've been over in Canada.
I've heard them mention Canada like 12 or 13 times, and I can also hear the way they speak.
Yeah, you can tell there's a little bit of accent in that. Groundhogs, that's what they are. Tell them what we saw the other day while we were in town.
I don't know what you're saying. Sorry, my guts are starting to go. I'm gonna probably take a dump. And I'm getting pain. Just tell them, please just tell them. I'm so much pain. Please just tell them. My
While
brain.
we were in town, we saw an old Etzel, 65 Etzel or something. It had a big, beefy, like V10 in it. Hood scoop. Not on the hood, but engine scoop, basically. The cool engine scoops. It had one of those, and it was crazy. It had flames all over. It was beautiful.
I'm gonna leave these last two for in the morning. Let's get it done.
Engine caught on fire. fix this?
Sorry, baby. I can't right now. I'm like really like got a lot going on internally.
Get the clean put over there,
And I haven't gotten up yet, have I? I am literally trying to finish my hair so I can poop. I have to poop right now. I'm holding poop so that I can try to finish this.
How much more do you have to do?
I have 2 more. So just let me do this so that I can not go crazy. Elliot, honey, you can either handle it yourself or you can just wait for me to do it, and I'm perfectly happy to do it for you. It's not harming anything sitting there. But this is like literally, you know, it's like a tattoo. It's painful. Especially when you're fucking going fast and half-assing it and trying to do it on your own self. That's the worst.
I'm gonna go Lincoln Continental. And we're a rich 66 Continental. Convertible. You wanna know why? Mom?
Please, shh. If I don't answer you, I'm not able to, okay?
You
don't have to say mom 500 times?
I just want you to listen to
I don't want to go to... Just please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. I'm in so much fucking pain right now. My scalp has fucking had it at this point. My guts are hurting. I'm tired. You're still not in bed, which is frustrating me. Like, a lot of situations are frustrating me. Probably it's in your best interest to just remain quiet. Because you're supposed to be fucking sleeping. This was supposed to be my private, quiet time to myself. I was supposed to be able to do this without getting picked at or asked 1,000 questions of me. This was supposed to be my nighttime thing that I could do when I was alone. But you didn't fall asleep. You were almost asleep, and for some reason, you woke back up again. And here it is fucking midnight, the second night in a row. You're gonna be up till freaking midnight, and that's like not okay. You need to chill. Now we can completely avoid this long-winded fucking diatribe that I'm giving you to distract myself from the pain that I'm in. And I could just be sitting here quietly, just doing my hair. You could just be sitting there quietly watching your show. But you just can't let go. Quiet. Lay there quietly. It's bedtime. You're not supposed to be doing anything. You don't need to be doing anything. You need to be sleeping. You need to be closing your eyes and putting your brain to bed. Oh crap, no lights are fucking going out. Thank God it's dying in the last one. Pretty sure he's a Pisces. Oh, it keeps getting darker and my eyes are closed, so I'm not even paying attention. I'm doing all this on feel. Elliot, baby.
I said when you can.
We're gonna like 5 things that you want me to do for you, so you're gonna. Oh my god. Done! Seriously? Seriously?
I'm waiting for my jam.
Seriously?
Got the play.
Yep. Okay, let's see.
Got the jam, Sam.
No, not yet. I'm looking at my hair, or trying to, for that matter. Yay, no loose hairs. Let's see if I can see myself in the mirror back there. Yay. Where's the other light bulb at? Do you know where the other light bulb is? Oh shit.
What?
Fucking hatch is open. Oh, yeah, okay. That's so much better. Gonna run my fingers through my hair again. Get your foot off my spot. You don't want this? Okay, well then you gotta sit up. No, I think you're just trying to be difficult because you're tired and you don't actually want the snack. You're exhausted and you want to go to sleep, but you're just being difficult. Let's
I'm supposed to go.
okay, putting it in the trash.
No.
Remember I have to poop? Do you remember how I said that? I'm still holding it.
Grandma.
Oh God, please help me. Please, please, Lord. There you are. Please don't eat this over my bed. There you go. Right.
I've never had a threesome, and I've never had an experience where
Why
I read
is
something
this
so
on my
cringe that it
screen
made
right
my-
now? Like in the 60s where like women's boobs just like always like that all the time? Like how do you keep your boobs up like that? My God.
Do we have a jar to catch it?
Bras, I guess. Just take it like this.
And release.
So you get the bite of everything together.
Okay, we're starting to get some. Is the jar getting full?
Yeah,
it's just about full, Mike.
Look.
I hate brake fluid.
Yeah, like that.
Brake fluid all over the floor.
Butter, jelly, bread, sweet tart.
Well, we could have actually gone and looked before
No more?
we start pumping.
Alright, no.
Avery don't like to take 5 seconds to set up. There's no reason we got to leave brake fluid all over my new shop floor. Pisses me off. But on the other hand, now we have brakes.
You brought an ant with you.
Okay, what else? We need some rims. Tires make a huge difference.
Or you leave your food on the table and probably an ant got on it. Okay, you healed it. Good. My hair feels all heavy now. Oh, it like lays flat. It looks so much better. I haven't taken a sip yet. All right, guys, I'm gonna go to bed.
Here.
Francesca, I'm a professional. I do dreadlocks for a living, or, you know, that's been my career for like 15 years, and there's a reason why they pay me the big bucks. I'm really good at dreadlocks. Dreadlocks are the one thing in this world that I know that I can do anything without any guidance. I could just do it. Love you guys. See you in the morning.